Welcome to the Final Count 2024 Countdown End of the Year Awards. It is the Final Countdown End of the Year Awards. But it's not just the End of the Year Awards show. It is that time where we bring on our fans of the month. So, without further ado, would you please welcome with me longtime OVW fans, uh, Chase and Michael Herm, our fans of the month. What's up, guys?
What's up?
I hope everything's been great with y'all. How'd your Christmas go?
Awesome.
Amazing.
That's
See their
great.
faces get up when they open their presents. Yeah.
What'd you get for Christmas?
I got some wrestlers.
Who?
I got a-
Name your wrestler.
I got Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Tony D'Angelo,
Adam Copeland.
Adam Copeland, and that's
The Devil.
and the
MJF.
Devil, MJF.
MJF. Oh,
Sounds
wow,
like
yeah,
top tier figures right there.
Yeah, exactly. And then, as usual, I am joined by my good friend and buddy Neil Allen Brewer, the GM of Bullpen Pro Wrestling.
Thank
And
you.
So how you doing,
Happy-
Neil?
I'm great. Just had a daughter, 11 days old, healthy. So very excited about that. Ready to talk about some
Congratulations.
wrestling. Thank you. Yeah. Very excited. Santa's been great to me this year.
Yes. And I mean, we're all blessed and everything, and so Christmas was pretty great and everything, and so for everybody, and I hope everybody out there watching or listening as well, hope that you all had a great Christmas, a great Merry Christmas. And I'm excited to talk some wrestling with you all. It is again, as we said, the end of the year awards show. And it's not just going to be awards. We're going to be talking about just the overall 2024 year. We're going to get into a little bit of everything here and there. Some WWE, some TNA, maybe a little bit of AEW. But we're especially going to get into OVW. What do you think about that, Chase?
Yes, I would love that. I've been watching it since I was 1 month old.
1 week old.
1 week.
Well, why don't you lead us off, Chase? We can start with OVW with this year. What would have been some of your favorite things that have happened this year?
My favorite things was when Luke Curtis came back and had to fight the Bad Revolution down.
Oh,
Right before Christmas Chaos. Yes. And this is coming. Luke Curtis has been gone for a
When he
long
was
time.
the 9-year-old down. Yes.
All right, so Luke Curtis coming back, I definitely agree would be definitely return of the year.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite superstar of the year overall, Chase, in OVW?
Probably Cashflow because I known him for a long time in the LOB. Perfect.
yeah, he loves the LOB.
Yeah, for me, I'm excited for Dustin Jackson and what's going to happen for him in the future. It's great to finally see some singles gold on him. I'm excited what next year has for him, and for Donovan Cecil, Mammoth too. Tuscan Chains has been awesome, but I'm really excited to see what's going to happen to him, and also just the Revolution in general. Since Cash Flow beat up Doug Basham, I don't know. Do you think that we've seen the end of the Revolution, Ryan, or is there going to be a resurgence?
Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Yeah. I think we might have seen a little bit of the end of the Revolution to an extent, but I don't think they're gone for good.
What about you, Michael and Chase? You think Revolution's going to come back stronger, or you think their days are numbered?
So they are numbered.
Ooh.
Yeah. I beg to differ. I think there's going to be some changes.
Yup.
Some people might go.
Oh yeah, some shuffling in the Revolution. Just needs a mix up.
Seen it
Revolution
before. They had the
2.0.
Revolution back before when Doug had the Revolution. The same thing.
With his brother.
Yeah, when they members coming in and out.
Yeah, like when
You never
one
know.
gets injured, someone steps in, and
Never
when that
know.
person gets injured, they think like they are gonna be with some, but they are trying to get info for OVW. Like that's why I
Like a
like for
spy.
Quixis. Yeah, like a spy.
Using your brain, I like that.
You never know.
Now I know you're also a big WWE fan, Chase. Why don't you talk about this
Yes.
past year in WWE? Who's been some of your favorite wrestlers or things that have happened?
I like when at Bad Blood, Jimmy Uso came back to beat his little bro. That was my favorite at that time.
But Bloodline is still going strong. It's incredible how many variations that's been going. It's been one of their more successive angles and stuff. What'd you think of CM Punk and Drew McIntyre?
It's been going on for a long
Did you
time.
like the match?
Yeah, I
The
love
Hell in
the
a Cell match.
The Hell in a Cell match was perfect.
Yeah, that was pretty
I like
bloody.
how CM Punk just had payback.
Yeah, that was a
I
match that
remember when
really.
CM Punk was here at OVW.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, way back in the day.
Shocked everything.
I'd say so too. For me, man, is as much as I love. I mean, Roman Reigns, his title reign ended at WrestleMania 40. That was obviously really huge. But for me, I still think it's kind of Gunther's year, and I'm excited to see where he's going and stuff. I had to shed a tear here. I'll show you something. A while ago, one of my favorite wrestling autographs I got here is Honky Tonk Man, and he signed it, longest reigning Intercontinental Champion. And then Gunther
Oh, I
had
have
to
it.
go not true anymore. So
Chase, Chase says, I think he has that autograph too.
yeah. Great. Do you like Gunther, Chase?
Chase has that. I think he has that one. Yeah, he got
And
that
had the
one.
finger, and I met him. Gunther, he's okay, but he's not like a big, good superstar.
Oh,
He's all right.
You don't like Gunther.
The kid might have a future in the business.
So he's got his
all right,
favorite.
Ryan, I guess that's to you, man. WWE wise, what have you really enjoyed this year?
Oh my goodness. I have to say the Bloodline, just the continuation of the Bloodline, the
I
endless
enjoyed
Bloodline.
being.
Do you like what?
Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, you go ahead. You can go ahead, Chase.
There's something else you liked?
Yes. I like when Seth Rollins dressed as his old woman.
Wrestled with Roman.
Yeah,
You like
I
that?
think we had a little technical glitch
Yeah,
there.
we had a little technical.
One more
You can
time,
say-
bud.
When Roman Reigns almost got hit with a chair by Seth Rollins.
Oh, at
I think he's talking about
WrestleMania.
at WrestleMania when Seth came out dressed as a Shield.
Yeah.
She dressed
That
as the
was a
old
big-
Shield
that
and
was a
did that.
big
That
moment.
was phenomenal.
Yeah. Yeah, I think with the Bloodline, I've loved the Bloodline continuation. Just like I said, the continuation of that and the the first ever and I've said it before, the first ever faction that it's a generational faction, the first ever generational faction that we've ever seen, and it can
Of
just
actual
continue.
family members, yeah.
And then also something else I've enjoyed is Punk being back. I've enjoyed Punk being back. I love him just being in WWE in general. Maybe not just his feud with Drew, although it's been really good. And then I'll give you something else. I love the edgierness, if that's a word, to WWE as of late.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that's something, especially when they get back on Netflix, they'll be able to integrate and stuff. But I think people,
Yeah, a lot of them. And that's what it's missing.
Yeah.
That's kind of.
But we'll see. Like I can't see them fully going like way hard into
But-
that. You know, maybe just like a pay-per-view or something a year. But yeah.
Definitely.
So as far as TNA goes, that's not really my area of expertise, Ryan. Why don't you talk about kind of what's been going on there? Maybe you drop a couple names. I know because I know Nick Nemeth, is he still world
Yeah,
champ?
Nick Nemeth. Yeah, still world champion. Something that I like first of all is just that TNA. We saw in 2024 the return of TNA. That's what I've enjoyed most about 2024 is that we've saw it go from Impact to TNA at the first of the year, pretty much. Some names that I've enjoyed coming to TNA. Nick Nemeth obviously has got to be the top one. He's not there anymore. Yeah.
Anyone doesn't know, yeah.
Oh yeah. And then he's not there anymore, although I think he might come back. I'm not for sure. But how could you go wrong with Mustafa Ali, former TNA X Division champion, at the first half of the year? And then who can go wrong with Matt and Jeff Hardy being back in TNA and capturing the TNA Tag Team Championships?
That's a plus too. I mean, definitely wherever they go. And Mustafa Ali is definitely someone who I feel like WWE didn't utilize, to the best of his ability. So hopefully, he'll be able to find something, as far as that goes.
Definitely.
For AEW, I'll kind of take it back to Michael and Chase. Are you guys, do you watch AEW kind of, sort of, or do you catch it every week also? Or how often do you watch AEW?
We watch it every week. Mainly, we
So how do you enjoy that?
We'll watch the pay-per-views. We get them every time they have one. We watch them.
And that's kind of what I was doing with AEW throughout the whole year is I really wouldn't watch the stuff on TV, but I would chill out for the pay-per-view because I knew, the matches were going to be long and cool and stuff. I think it's interesting. Like AEW, whenever they really started hitting that stride with just these long epic matches, it really felt like it was something special. But to me, it's kind of worn out a little bit. I think that the matches with like 8 false finishes and, taking 5 pile drivers onto steel and just it gets to a point where it does just kind of cross the line. And it's like you do kind of have to tell a story. It was really interesting, the juxtaposition with WWE, because you think you would just want just better wrestling moves. But I think it really shows if you don't have characters or you're not telling kind of an overarching story, there's no really reason to care about the moves in general.
It kind of seems to me like a little bit like WCW was, in a way.
Flailing a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like the comparison of WCW and AEW is right there. You got people going from WWE to AEW, the same as they went from WWF to WCW. It's
interesting too, because like this year with WWE, with Kevin Owens like putting out Randy Orton with the pile driver and stuff like that, I think that's the first example you can look at and see where WWE seems like they're actually responding to AEW a little bit. Because normally AEW just acts like they're in the shadow and stuff, but I think this is the first time with WWE drawing a line and be like, no, if you pile drive someone, it matters. Like, it will put them out. There are repercussions. I thought it was interesting that they actually did something that recognized AEW or kind of commented on what they were doing.
I can remember back in USWA, the pile driver, it was every Tuesday night. Jerry Lawler would hit that pile driver and it was over. And he'd have to hit it behind the referee's back every week.
Yeah.
That or the fireball, which you don't really see that much of anymore.
Yeah.
None of that. Well,
I'll throw an OVW question at you too. This is, I guess, what we're looking for, but I guess like kind of a semi-prediction. Who do you think is going to take the belt off EC3? Who's EC3's next big competitor going to be?
I would say Cash Flow.
Cash?
Either Cash or Jesse. Jesse Goldust probably.
Now, I'm not sure. Have they announced a match for EC3 at the Nightmare Rumble yet? I think most of the card has.
He's facing Cash.
Oh, he is. Is it
Yeah.
a title match?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, well, look at me. Good prediction. We already know. Sorry about that.
Said that
I mean,
too.
somebody needs to get it off of him. He's kind of had it for.
And he hadn't even defended. You have to defend it. If you don't defend it, it's like not cool.
It's not cool. Not cool to be a not fighting champion, right? Well, right on. I don't know anything about the past year, but it's definitely the switch to Netflix is going to be kind of the big watch too. And the hat here I'm wearing, it's going to be John Cena's year. I am really most excited in all of wrestling. Love OVW and everything, but what is John Cena's last angle going to be? Like, I think WWE has a history of not quite sticking the landing with big, epic and I think that this might be the biggest landing they've ever had to stick. I mean,
I think
really
he
just
needs to
want bigger.
come out hitting the raps like he used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I'm really, I hope they try and defy expectations somehow. I'm torn whether I think he should go right into the world title and is it going to be a 17th title or, not. But John Cena is what I am most excited about in 2025.
Yeah, for me, I'm like John Cena. Yeah, I'd like to see him get that 17th title. But then, is there a title that he hasn't won, like Intercontinental or anything?
I'm not thinking he's won the
No, he's
Intercontinental
wrestling.
title.
Yeah.
Has he? Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure on that. I'd like for them to do something that we've never seen before. Just something. I don't know, whether it's somebody he hasn't fought before or what.
Like, I mean, that's the thing. I don't think you're not going to get that. But
Good.
Gunther.
I mean, you feel like that
I
would
don't
have
think
to
he faced.
He's fake Cody Rhodes.
Cody. Yeah, he's fought Cody.
Not for a while though. Not
Cody
this interview.
versus Cody versus Jay would be shocking.
Well, awesome. We'll definitely see.
No, John Cena's never won the Intercontinental title.
He's never won that.
He hasn't.
One of them.
I
No.
was looking way out here.
He's won
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
United
say.
States 5 times.
Yeah, that is true.
That's
John
the
Cena's
one belt that's eluded him. So
I
I thought.
don't know. That's hard.
Get him at least a month Intercontinental title win. I mean,
But
or reign.
Cena and Braun Breaker. I mean, that right
Hey,
there.
I've heard that could be a WrestleMania match.
That could be a WrestleMania match right there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, Raimo, you got like the first round of awards we've got to announce here since we talked about the previous year.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and announce the first winner. So the first award here. These aren't going to be in any particular order or anything. I don't have picks or anything to show or anything, but right quick, let me get a little drum roll. So or something that sounds like a drum roll. So we have the Indiana Star of the Year award. And the winner of that award, the Indiana Star of the Year for 2024. Can I get a drum roll, please? And it is lovely Miss Larkin.
Woo!
Lovely Miss Larkin
You're
is
one
the
of Chase's
2024
favorites.
Indiana Star of the Year.
Can't argue with that. Future
You're the
superstar.
fan. I voted for lovely Miss Larkin. All these polls you have voted in, and so that's the first one of the night. And actually, let's go on and move to, since we did it in Indiana, we got Kentucky is next. And can I get a drum roll, please?
Oh man, we're gonna be drumming all night long. It's cool. Go ahead.
Your winner of the
Okay.
Kentucky Star of the Year for 2024 is none other than Ethan Higher,
Woo!
Mr. Big Time, Mr. Larger Than Life, Ethan Higher. And he
Yeah,
actually sent us a video in to accept the award here. And so let's throw it to that video now.
Awesome.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kentucky wrestling fans, Final Count viewers and listeners, it's your boy, former Ring Generals heavyweight champion and reigning EWA Heritage Champion, the giant personality known as the height of Kentucky independent wrestling, Mr. Larger Than Life, big time Ethan Higher, but you can call me the 2024 Kentucky Superstar of the Year. Now, first, I want to thank the Final Count podcast, of course, for covering Kentucky independent wrestling over the past year, for presenting an award like this and opening it up to you, the fans, to be the deciding voice. I want to thank the Kentucky independent wrestling fans for listening over the past year, for coming out to the wrestling shows, for making Kentucky independent wrestling bigger than it's ever been. Dare I say, big time. To be 2024 Kentucky Star of the Year is a huge honor to me. It's the first time I've ever even been considered for an award like this, and to be up against some of the talent that I was, it's truly an honor, to be a little guy like me in wrestling. It's very easy sometimes to feel overlooked or unseen or unheard, but you guys made sure that you saw me and I knew it, and you made sure to let everybody else know it too. You made sure to be loud and vocal in your support for me, in chanting my name, and that means the world to me. 2023, I felt like in my first year, I did well to make a name for myself, but 2024 felt like the year that I needed to make sure that people remembered that name, and that doesn't happen without fans like you guys saying it so loudly for me. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for voting me your 2024 Kentucky Superstar of the Year. But you should already know that 2024 was just the start, and in 2025 there's only one place to go from here, and that's even higher. See y'all in 2025.
Congratulations again, Mr. Ethan Higher. What a choice right there. And I think it couldn't have been any better. I mean, all of the options were great options, but I think everyone picked the right choice.
I've said it. I've called him the ultimate underdog of the Ohio Valley, and I think it's true. He's just got that extra something that makes him likable. His in-ring game is spot on.
Yeah.
And I mean, he's just been climbing the ranks at a really, really crazy pace. And so I'm really excited what's next for him, which I can unshamelessly plug. He will be at Bullpen Unfriended in a tag team match on February 15th. We're talking about the year going forward. So really excited to have Ethan back for that. And yeah.
Awesome.
What else we got to work wise, Rymode?
Yeah, we'll make this one the third one of the night, and then we'll take a break for the other two, or then we'll have four more after this one.
Sounds good.
So the next one is the second annual SPO. That's Sean Patrick O'Brien, referee Man Bun, if you remember him, a Memorial Referee of the Year for 2024 award. And if I can get a drum roll, please. Your winner and the second annual SPO Memorial Referee of the Year for 2024 is none other than referee Dallas Edwards. And so he also sent us a video in, and I'm going to play that now.
Thrilled and grateful to accept the second annual SPO Memorial Referee of the Year award. Winning this award means the world to me, given that Sean had a very great hand in training me whenever I broke into the business, giving me so much advice, great pointers, and just overall being an amazing energy in any environment that I was able to share with him. I miss him a lot every day, especially whenever I go to shows. It always feels like something's missing, but I know that I'm pursuing what he would want me to in any aspect in my life, and I really just hope that I'm making him proud with what I'm doing, with everything that I got going on. With that, I would like to thank everybody who voted for me or who took the time to vote in general, as well as congratulate all of my running mates who are great referees as well as people in their own right. With that, we in here and SPO forever.
All right, and there we have it. Our referee
He's
of
doing
the
them
year.
proud. Doing them proud.
Yes, definitely. And then, like I said, we got 4 more awards to announce, and we'll announce those a little bit later in the show. But what we got next, Mr. Neil?
Oh, next we're just going to talk about, I guess we'll start in OVW too, but the next year forward, we got the Nightmare Rumble coming up. We got 2 big announcements for that. We have both Mick Foley and JBL showing up, as if one wasn't enough. Both of them coming to the Rumble is going to be quite the sight to see. If you don't have your tickets to that yet, I'm sorry. I think there might be some roll seating, but they might be sold out. Michael Chase, are you guys going to the Rumble?
Yeah, this is his first time going, so he's.
Mick
I
actually.
think Mick Foley wasn't able to make it. I think.
Yeah, he's
They moved
coming
him
on
back.
the 9th now for a Rise. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So he's not going to be at the Rumble, but he'll be at Rise. Okay.
Right. Yes, sir.
Chase wants to meet JBL, so well, I'll take him.
I have his figure and Mick Foley's figure, so. Wait,
Definitely.
do I have
Definitely.
JBL figure?
I think so.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Well, they did
I
get
got
a
a
JBL for Fight Night in Pikeville. That was one of their bigger shows and stuff. JBL showed there. They also had Victoria come and was a special guest referee. I'm sure that was really awesome. It's been really great to see, some of these really established superstars, who are close to OVW or who care, to come back and run some angles and spend some time at the promotion, just for the people there and for the fans. So I'm really glad that they're getting some more guys back like that for an event like the Rumble.
Yeah, it would be nice to see some older faces that hasn't been there for a while come back.
Yeah.
Like they say, you never know who's going to be there and who's not.
Yeah. You know who I want to be at that Nightmare Rumble?
Who?
One of the LOB members. I wish the LOB just come back and they can beat the heck out of the losing Revolution.
Get them while they're down.
There you go.
Then they can get creamed. Right?
Yeah.
So, what about you, Ryan? What are you most excited about OVW wise? Excited to see over the next year, or what do you think?
For OVW, obviously Nightmare Rumble, like we've already talking about. Nightmare Rumble, I'm excited to see who's going to be in it. As Michael, as you pointed out, you never know who's going to show up. You never know who's going to be in these Royal Rumbles each year. And the Nightmare Rumble is always an exciting event, both the women's and the men's. You never know who's going to be in it. I hope we get some really good surprises. I'm talking surprises from like way in the past. I mean, give me some, I know it's a long shot, but give me some Johnny Jeter, some Danny Basham, something like that. Give me some of that old former coming back.
That'd be nice.
Who is that?
CM Punk.
CM Punk. That would be cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows? Dream big.
Yeah. Exactly.
It'd be nice.
Maybe Rob Conway.
Rob Conway, yeah.
Nick Dinsmore.
Yes.
Eugene. You have Eugene. You know him as Eugene.
I wish Eddie Guerrero was still alive, and if he was, he would have been in the Nightmare Rumble.
Oh,
Eddie
I'm
Guerrero.
sure he'd be more than welcome if he were still around.
Yep.
Latino Heat.
Yep, he's been in OVW before, so back in before he passed.
Man, back when that was WWE developmental, I mean, just the names and stuff that were there, and not just back in the day. I mean, in the 2010s, back when Cody Rhodes, Drew McIntyre. I mean, it's
Kofi.
really crazy. Yeah.
He didn't believe me when I told him Kofi was at OVW. I'm like, Kofi was at OVW.
Yeah,
He was.
this was about 2007 ish.
Yeah, Wade Barrett.
Ended in 2008.
Wade Barrett was there.
Yep.
Sean Spears.
I know Sean Spears, because I have his figure.
Which I'm really glad that Wade Barrett has found a home at the commentary table. I happen to be a fan of his on the mic, and he's been pretty. He's good to have around. I'm glad that Wade Barrett's sticking around in that capacity.
Same. I love Wade Barrett. His, like you said, his mic work is really, really great. His commentary is really good. I kind of think of him like almost as Booker T-ish on the mic.
A little bit, yeah.
I love the Nexus.
That's
the Nexus.
when they had it. Yeah.
That was like the coolest part.
Yeah, the Nexus is really good.
So I'm also assuming 2025, is this still going to be, I mean, J-Rod obviously is still at the very top. I'm kind of pivoting back to OVW for a second, but who do we think is going to step up against J-Rod? I really thought that, Freya could have her moment or something like that, but it seems like J-Rod is running out of people to bulldoze through.
I think it's time for somebody, the one person that she beat for that belt, to come back.
Yeah.
I think Chase does too.
Layla Gray or Haley or Becky Lynch. I love Becky. Yeah.
Yeah. So one more little bit of news going forward. This is kind of breaking Rye Mode, and we announced it on the bullpen page and stuff. But unfortunately, someone we all love at OVW, Yema, who has just been a local instant fan favorite, she unfortunately has suffered a knee injury. And she will be at the February 15th show, but unfortunately, she will be unable to compete and will be relinquishing the belt. More will come from that, but also on the bullpen page, we have a GoFundMe for her surgery, and we wish her the best and the speedy recovery, and you'll definitely see her back with us again. She's someone who we saw right around the Nightmare Rumble about a year ago at OVW before she joined the Bad Girls Club. She really broke on the scene. Felt like her absence from OVW happened a little sooner than everyone would have liked. I was so happy to get her back to be our inaugural females champion. So obviously, this is kind of a rut in the road, but she is someone that has a very strong fan base, and I know if she works hard and keeps focused that she'll be back in it. But just kind of wanted to announce and say that about Yema. So keep your eyes open on the bullpen social media page for that and stuff like that. But yeah.
Definitely.
I miss her so much.
Nah, she's one of Chase's
February
favorites.
15th, Our Lady of Perpetual Hops. You will get a chance to see Yema again. She will be at the show.
Yes.
Hannah!
Yes, you need to get your tickets now for that event. It's going to be the first show was really awesome. If you were not at the first show, it was completely awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a phenomenal show this time. It's going to blow it out of the water for sure.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that a little closer to it. But All right, Mode. Anything else, or you guys, Chase, Michael, about the upcoming year? Any wrestling promotion? Anything you're excited to hear or talk about?
Yeah. I'm excited for This is for something for OVW.
All right.
At the Nightmare Rumble, they should have, except for 20, 30 like WWE.
They do for the men's.
No, Nightmare OVW don't have Nightmare Rumble for 30. They should have 30, so there's more like time for
I think
men
the
and
men's
women.
is 30. I think
No,
the women's is 20.
It's always 20. Both of them are 20. And I want it to be 30 so people can be back, like, so the more re-entrants.
I see what you're saying. I mean, that's got to be more time to showcase more local talent, maybe give a couple, people down in the lower card a chance to come out if you got more people in it. That's got to be kind of a hard balance too. But yeah, I would agree. Maybe one year they can get up to 30 for both if that's not how it is.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. As far as women's in OVW, tell you who I'd like to see return because she never got her championship match. If everyone can kind of go back, if you remember back in, I think it was the 2022 Nightmare Rumble, or it might have been last year's actually. One of the two. Angelina Love was the winner of that Nightmare Rumble. She never got her championship match.
2022 or 2023, yeah.
Yeah.
She never got her championship match.
Huh.
She needs to come back and get her match.
Well, that may have been last year.
I think so. I think it was.
Because they showed it last week on Thursday night. We watched it. I think it was last year that
Yeah,
she
it was
won.
last year.
Because Luke Curtis won the men's Rumble.
No,
Yeah.
I believe.
Michael
And so-
Gray won last year.
Yeah.
So it was 2022.
Yeah.
May have been.
Well, you would think that if she does come back, that is at least something she would say or be like, I never got my title. I mean, if they do ever bring her back, that seems like that would have to be a line of, that she would have to take.
Exactly. And then, some bold predictions for me as far as like OVW. Look, I said it last year that Kal Hero would be OVW heavyweight champion by the end of 2024. That didn't happen within this year. So I'm wrong about that. As far as this year, I'm going to make that the same prediction again this year.
That's a safer bet. This year.
Yeah. Now I will give myself credit for this. He did become the Kentucky heavyweight champion at one point, but that's not the OVW heavyweight title. No. But he did become a heavyweight champion of sorts. So I'll give myself that.
I'm interested to see where he takes his character from there, because for a while it seemed like he was really trying to ditch the fanny pack, but it's still kind of in his character and his music, but he doesn't wear it anymore. And like kind of with his whole I Quit match with Tony Gunn and stuff and being tough, I thought that, he was going to kind of try and break away from that. But I feel that's what I'm kind of interested to see, is because it seems like it's kind of a 1 foot in, 1 foot out right now. And it's kind of straddling, so I am excited to see what happens with him. But I think, he's definitely a top contender for, a championship in 2025.
Definitely. I don't know, WWE wise, bold prediction for WWE: John Cena gets the Intercontinental title.
Yep.
That or the heavyweight.
Yeah,
one of the
or
two.
the heavyweight.
Yeah, he'll wear gold again. It seems like he would have to.
Do we have any return predictions, or any switch, like any crossover predictions?
Honestly, not for me. That's something that I try to avoid news and stuff like that because I like being surprised.
Yeah.
So that's just not generally something that I personally predict. It's just like I'm always happy for a good surprise return.
Of course, yeah, same here. Any predictions, Michael and Chase?
I think Jordan Grace will enter the women's Rumble this year.
Oh yeah,
And AJ Styles should be back by Rumble, I'd say.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be nice.
But
Definitely.
Jordan Grace, I see being in the women's Rumble with her having already worked for NXT and everything. So
Do we
that'd be
think
one I can see.
with the NXT TNA thing, do we think there'll be more of that in 2025?
Yeah, I hear I mean, I think the Hardys will go back to WWE. That's where they want to end their career. So
Yeah,
I think you're going to see a lot of more inter-promotional work in wrestling in the future. Yeah,
Yeah.
Triple
I
H is
think
doing a good job of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did better than Mr. McMahon. Mr. McMahon did not too good of a job.
you can say that again.
that's one way of putting it. All right, Rimo, we got what 4 more awards to dish out here before we.
Yeah.
Head out.
We got 4 more here.
Well, we've got that, and then we have one little solemn moment you can share with us after that. But we'll
Yes.
get to it. We getting there. We're easing on down the road.
Oh yeah, we easing on down. So the next award here, we got the Male Star of the Year, and let's get a drum roll for that, please. Your winner, and I think Chase, you're gonna love this.
Oh
Your
gosh.
winner, Male Star of the Year for 2024, none other than the proprietor of the Chop Shop, Cash Flow. Chop, chop, chop. That is right. Cash Flow is the winner of the Male Star of the Year for 2024.
And he could be the OVW National Heavyweight Champion after next week.
Yeah,
Could be. Bring on the gold, baby.
exactly.
You know what I think gonna be shocking?
What's that?
How Hero is gonna turn on OVW and be with the Revolution. Because everyone who never been a bad guy in their career, wasn't bad. So it's their chance to be bad now. It don't make no sense.
Maybe a new side of Cal Hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're smart. It's whenever they mix it up and stuff, that's definitely a possibility.
Yep.
Right,
And
Mo?
then the next award is for the Female Star of the Year. If we can get another drum roll, please. Your winner for the Female Star of the Year for 2024 is none other than Revolution member and the current OVW Women's Champion, J-Rod.
Oh. I mean, down with the Revolution, but can't argue about it that much. She's been a force to be reckoned with since she's on, and she's mowing through the competition right now. So what can I say? Not a fan of the Revolution, but J-Rod has made her presence felt maybe more than any other member of the Revolution.
Yeah.
When you think about it, when you just think in-ring ability, just coming in, establishing their dominance and maintaining that dominance, I think J-Rod has done that more successfully than any member of the Revolution.
I agree.
She's the only member of the Revolution to not lose her title.
Yeah. Just the way
So,
she broke
she-
on the scene her first night in OVW, she becomes champion. I mean, that's awesome.
She is who I think should be most protected in the Revolution.
Yeah.
I feel, yeah.
I agree.
All right.
Next is the Tag Team of the Year, and I think everyone's going to love this one.
No, that's a wonder.
So let's get a drum roll, please, again. Your winner for Tag Team of the Year for 2024, voted on by you, the fans, is Beaches and Cream from OVW, the current OVW Tag Team Champions.
Oh, there it is.
There they are.
Time to cream.
You know, I'll say that whenever Outrunners left OVW, we missed them really much, and there was a void. And Tuscan Chains kind of helped fill that. And with T-Dub kind of been gone, that void's been back. And Beaches and Cream have really it's been an interesting transition from them into one of the most hated tag teams to the most, popular tag team. But they've made the transition smooth. Everyone likes what they got going on. I'm excited to see, and I think that they should keep riding with this for a while.
Definitely.
They just
Yeah.
keep the cream showers for Chris, and he'll be okay.
Yeah.
I love the cream.
Yeah, keep the cream coming, maybe.
I'll have the whole bottle and
But actually, I'm signing the petition of no more
Bobby gonna sign
cream.
a petition for no more cream.
I'm signing the petition for no more cream. There will not
Whatever.
be any more cream in
You and 4
2025.
other people, Ryan. It's cool.
There's not going to be no more cream in 2025. We're done with the cream. The cream is banned.
All right, we'll see.
The cream is banned. All right. And the final award, this is for Breakout Star of the Year for 2024. And if I can get a drum roll for this last one, your winner and Breakout Star of the Year for 2024 is none other than former OVW Heavyweight Champion, Crixus.
he's like my old brother. He was like so nice, but now he's just an idiot.
Ooh.
And he poured water on you one time.
Yup, he poured water all over me.
Oh,
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Crixus is great. It's really sad he had that arm injury and has had to go away. I kind of wish, and I honestly don't know. I wonder kind of what goes into the creative process, because I wish that Crixus had still kind of stayed around, talked on the mic and stuff, kind of been involved, even though he couldn't be in ring. I'm not sure. There's tons of reasons and stuff with his personal life or the business and stuff, where they go into decision making like that. But he's someone that I really wish could have kind of stuck around and still been part of it more. But I hope that he comes back as soon as possible and is back at it again, because he is.
And be a good guy.
Maybe Saturday at the Rumble.
Maybe
Be a good guy again. That's what I want.
The Rumble is the time to return, and we haven't heard anything about it for a while. So I'll take that as a prediction. Possibly say Crixus return at the Rumble.
yeah.
And be a good guy again.
Maybe against the Revolution.
Yes. He'd be saying sorry problem to me because he knows I can handle it. He knows I can handle the problem.
It seems like the Revolution replaced him a little too easily and quickly
Yeah.
once he was gone and stuff. I think he'd probably be pretty angry about that.
I agree.
He's probably mad that he poured water on me.
We need to just get rid of Mount Kadeem. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He can barely even do anything.
that 7-foot tall giant monster. Yeah, we need to get rid of him.
Reminds me of Great Khali.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
But
Exactly.
he's black.
He seems like he'd be more agile. I mean, he's definitely, new and stuff. He's in an unenviable position, I would say, right now, and I'm sure he's doing, the best he can with it. I just hope he seems to be learning, from other people, getting to work with Luke Curtis and Cash and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think, moving him around might not be a bad idea.
Since we're talking about Crixus as well, 2025 prediction winner of the Nightmare Rumble, Crixus.
I can see that.
If he
They're not
returns,
insane.
Crixus.
And then have to face Mount Kadeem at any time. So there you go.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I'm liking that. That sounds good. That sounds good.
That's why I
That's
say with
how you get
with Layla Gray coming back,
Yeah.
Well,
she can face.
winding down. Michael and Chase, hang out with us for just a couple more minutes here, because I'm going to segue into this. At the end of every year, we have talk about the good times, the bad times, the ups, the downs. I know Ryan Mode spent some time here putting together a pretty beautiful package for just some of the wrestlers and people that we've lost in 2024. So here, say whenever you're ready, we're going to get this in memoriam going, and we'll just take a moment and just pay respect and homage to people who really have done a lot for the industry.
Definitely. Rest in peace to everyone we lost in 2024.
Bittersweet, but that's what you do.
Yeah, it is. It is. And the last one on that package there, we just lost yesterday as we're recording this, and or actually technically passed on the 25th. So lost him on Christmas Day. The news was released yesterday. Very, very sad situation. Very with all these people, it's never easy when you lose someone. So hug those that you love. Hug them a little tighter. Don't forget anytime you leave a room to tell those ones that you love, even if it's just a friend. Hey brother, hey sister, I love you. You never know when it's going to be your last moment, the last opportunity to tell someone you love them. So take that time.
Michael and Chase, thank you guys so much for spending the year-end show with us and just talking about wrestling. We love doing it. We know you guys have a fun time doing it, and your time coming on really matters. And thank you guys so much.
Thank you for having us.
Yes,
I wish
thank
y'all had
you.
more.
Happy New Year. We'll see you at the Rumble, all right?
Yep,
Yes,
we'll be
Happy
there.
New Year, guys.
Happy New Year.
See y'all.
Woo!
Well, what an awesome show that was. That was
Doing
pretty
all right.
awesome.
Doing all
And,
right. So.
Yeah, I think it's time we go ahead and pay some bills. What you say?
I say we pay these bills and bring it home, man.
Pay some bills. All right.
My last sip of bourbon.
If you go to collarandelbowbrand.com, use our promo code FinalCountKY to save 10% at checkout. And again, that's collarandelbowbrand.com. Use our promo code FinalCountKY to save 10% at checkout. And with more on Collar and Elbow, let's throw it to our good buddy, Mr. Al Snow.
Go Al.
Well, maybe we're not throwing it to Al Snow.
Oh,
here we go.
Wrestling. A love and a passion we all share. I've started a wrestling brand. The wrestling brand. A brand founded on the aspects of wrestling. Two entities working together to create a product that connect emotionally for people everywhere. Collar and Elbow is the brand. Passion and love for wrestling is the drive. I am Al Snow, and this is Collar and Elbow, the wrestling brand.
All right. And I'm going to let you take this one, Neil.
Sure. Shop at www.shot.com using our personal link in the description of the episode below.
All right. And next, if you head on over to jcounty.app.com now to get your official Final Count hoodie for only $45 and t-shirts only $25. Again, that's jcounty.app.com. Go get your official Final Count hoodie for only $45 and t-shirts are just $25.
I think I'll do that this new year. Get my Final Count hoodie.
Yes, same. And I'm going to let you take this one.
Well, don't forget to check out the audio version of the podcast. You can catch it on Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Google Podcast, Breaker, Overcast, Pocket Cast, Radio Public, and iTunes.
All right. And don't forget to head on over to w.gg and use promo code Final Count KY to save 10% at checkout. It is your taste buds' favorite energy drink. Again, that's w.gg. Use promo code Final Count KY. It saves you 10% at checkout. It is your taste buds' favorite energy drink, and your taste buds will thank you. And with that being said, again, another great show tonight, or this week. It's another great year, another year that was a great year of wrestling.
Yeah, man. Can't wait for 2025. Can't wait to come back for the next show. Talk about wrestling throughout the year. It's going to be a good year. So, yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, man.
Yes. If you're not on this ride, jump on the train now, or the train's going to leave you at the tracks or leave you at the train station. 2025 is going to be a great year.
It's going to be a good year for Final Count.
It's gonna be a new year for Final Count and a good year for the Final Count. Actually, it's gonna be a great year for the Final Count and a lot of big things in the works. And with that being said, for 2024, there will be a spotlight on Monday, but for 2024, this is our last review show of the year. So for 2024, we will see you in 2025, and we will see you down the road.